What's up, Lowlives? It's your boy Ryno back with another amazing episode of the Lowlife podcast. With me, as always, my hermano, El Dano, aka Panny Danhead.
¿Cómo están, bitches? How you doing? Welcome to your Friday.
Danny, you so loco.
Mucho loco. Un pollo
Mucho
loco.
loco. Mucho chocha. Dude, hanging out with Spanish speaking people is the most fun.
Yeah.
Dude, I had the best times of my life were like restaurant work, working like dish dogging or cooking or line cook or some shit that you learn so much.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Friday, motherfuckers. We got some updates.
We got mad updates, dude. We got lots of stuff to do, actually. We had to take we wanted to start in a new series, and we have all these people that we want to have on. But we have to pump the brakes because a lot of our housekeeping has gone by the wayside. So we wanted to get you guys all up to date on what's been going on, some updates for the Idle Hand show, some updates for this show, some life updates, and also give away some fucking free shit. So maybe we just kick it off with the free shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Swag that.
Yeah, I got two giveaways that I want to do. First one, I can't let this go on any longer. The giveaway for the GoFundMe that we started in November. So thank you all very much for your patience. We're gonna draw it tonight, and Wannabe or us will send you the bars as quickly as possible. Right? So just let me know if you when you win, reach out, let us know. We'll get them out to you. But we got Wannabe Fabrication, set of Z bars, and Doug Meek did this custom lock. He's one of the second cut sluts in the top 25 right now. I thought we couldn't come up with a good name.
No, we just couldn't agree.
Everybody had like there's like 7 okay ones. So what I've decided is I'm just gonna rename it every week.
I like it.
Yeah. But I couldn't abide having it be called like the top 25 or Idle Hands or something lame like that. So.
They are the top 25, but we'll call them something goofy every different week.
Yeah.
You know what we mean?
What do we got? I gotta bring up the GoFundMe giveaway on our little spinner wheel. Me and Big in it.
You Big and me, what?
All right. I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna pull. This is everybody that has donated to the GoFundMe since November. All right. Get this motherfucker rolling. GoFundMe giveaway. This is for the Wannabe Fabrication Z bars. Well, Justin Furman. Justin Furman, hit us up. Let us know where you live. We'll get those bars out to you. Congrats, buddy.
Winner.
We're going to roll it again. This one's going to be for Doug Meeks. Lock. Spin it. Spin that. Spin that shit. One of a kind lock. I knew Nate was going to have to win something because he's in here like 4,000 times. Big ups to our boy.
Big shout out.
Not cool Nate Bev. All right. I probably already have your address, but hit me up again anyways. Send you out this lock, buddy. You can put it in a sock. Walk around. If anybody starts talking smack, saying you're not cool, you can smash them in the face with it. All right, let's go over to our January Patreon poll. Once again, guys. Can't, and from the bottom of my motherfucking heart, how appreciative I am of everybody being cool, not being like whiny bitches because we're not like, he didn't do it poll last month or whatever. Like, dude, I know. I'm fucking trying hard here. Got a lot on my plate. But I appreciate you guys being so cool about it. This thing was never claimed. Triumph 650 head. We did a poll. This was our first one that we did. It was never collected. So I said, fuck it, let's give it to the Patreons. What do you guys say? Let me share my screen again. Thank you for all the new Patreons. There's a lot more names in here. Thank you everybody for signing up. I think definitely those lives. People are digging the lives.
It's a
So
lot of motherfuckers.
if you get in, this is just the hood rats, okay? So this is just top tier, but we have a lot of motherfuckers that signed up for the $5 and the $1 just to get in on those live feeds we do. But we appreciate you motherfucking hood rats. You're our boys.
Absolutely.
We're gonna let this bitch spin. Triumph 650 head, unclaimed SNS enricher. Yo, fish tank whiskey. We don't even have to mail it, even though this is the smallest thing. I could just literally stick it in an envelope. Yo, I hope you have a fucking Super E on that fucking Iron Head, bruh.
Do my Jamie thing here real quick. I gotta know.
He's a CV guy, ain't he? Actually, he likes those other.
Who's this guy?
He does all sorts.
Yeah.
He's like some British shit too. He's an ML guy too, or whatever the fuck you put on those Triumphs.
That is not a Super E.
Well, he's gonna have to trade it in. Yeah, he didn't have a Super E on any of them. Maybe he has one on his shovel head.
Is that a Super E? Is that a Super B? I don't fucking even know. I think it's a Super B. I'm not sure. I may have just proven how fucking stupid I am, but yeah, I'm not even sure what kind of carburetor that is.
All right. All right, guys, that's the giveaway portion, but wait, there's more. There's more to give away. All right? We talked to Danger Dan from Danger Dan's Talk Shop. We really hit it off. He's a super good dude. We did quite a bit of talking afterwards, and you guys all heard he's going to be having the International Kickstart competition at the Idle Hand Show in July. But he also wants to support the Idle Hand Show. And furthermore, and probably most importantly, he wants to support this show, our show, the Lowlife podcast. So we are going to be doing a drawing for anybody who enters into the GoFundMe in February. Okay, so we'll run it for a month. If you donate, let's say $10, just so I don't have to enter your fucking name a million times. $10 or more, right? So $10 is one entry, $20 two entries, $30 four entries. You guys get it. That's just math. You will be entered to win a 1-year subscription to MC Shop Tees.
Which is like, I've been doing it for, what'd you say, like 3 years now or something? It's like, for one, it's not expensive, but it's like $25 a month or something like that. So a year's subscription, it's fucking crazy. And you get some really, really nice t-shirts for sure. And it's all
one-off shit.
Yeah. You only get them like during the month that they're printed or whatever. You know what I mean? He has a couple of extras, but that's
if you want the February one, you have to sign up before February. You don't get it. You can't see what it is and then get in on it.
Correct. Exactly. Yep. And they have kid sizes and shit. So like maybe you're like, I got enough t-shirts, but you win it. You can get your old lady set up. You can get your kid set up, your niece, your nephew, whatever. Like it's really fucking cool. It's a really good program.
He has a new artist every month. He's got a new shop. It's just like a super cool thing. And he's been doing that for, I think he said since 2018 or some shit like that.
Mm.
He's never raised the price, dude. He's recession proof. He's the fucking Costco hot dog dude of t-shirts. So get in on this because, dude, this fucking world, the way it's going, you're going to be paying $40 for a t-shirt soon. So MC Shop Tees, 1 year, go to the GoFundMe. Link is in the bio. I'll post some shit up with the links as often as I can, but get in on February. And here's the other thing, guys. Really need a good final push in the next few months. I want to make that 10 G's. We're almost there. So take that tax return and give it to us. Not the whole thing, just shave off a little chunk of that. Give us a little chunk of money and help us get to our goal of 10,000. Uh, that's for the winner of the Idle Hand Show. Anything beyond that, we're hoping to give to other builders, or we might have to pay out of pocket for some stuff that we want to do at the show, which we're going to be talking about tonight. So if you want to see any of that cool shit. But wait, there's more. For you, our loyal Lowlife listeners, you can go to MC Shop Tees right now and enter code LOWLIFE at checkout to get 10 doll hairs off your first month. Your first month. I don't know why I couldn't say that. $10 off your first month. So you're getting a fucking $16 t-shirt, dude.
Yep. And again, they're very nice quality t-shirts. They're printed very nice. The ones that I got 3 years ago, the screen printing and shit, still fucking money. Like it's all rad shops that you would support if you knew them otherwise.
Testimonial from a real fucking MC Shop Tees. Long time. Over 3 years in this bitch getting those shirts. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you what, whenever I see Dan and he's wearing a fresh new tee and it's sick, I'm always like, where'd you get that shirt? And he's like, MC Shop Tees. Like every single time. Like once a month I do this. I go, Dan, where'd you get that sick ass shirt? It's always MC Shop Tees. So just for being a cool dude and listening to us every week, go and get a fucking $10 off your first month. At least sign up, check it out. Guess what? I got a little insider information I'm not going to reveal, but you're going to want to get in on February. So as soon as this drops, go over to MC Shop Tees and sign up. Enter code LOWLIFE for $10 off your first month. Cool. We got another thing coming. We got another big giveaway, another big push to raise money for Idle Hand Show. Fuzzy the Wop. All right. The unofficial art director of the Lowlife Chopper podcast, the unofficial artiste of the Idle Hands Chopper Show. He created a one-off original Idle Hands triptych, which is for you poor people that don't go to the art museum like me and Dan Muzzy. You might not know what a triptych is. I don't even know if that's the real word actually, but I know the try in triptych means 3. So you got it's a huge print, but he broke it up into like 3 pieces. So it's an entire like wall hanger thing. And it's in 3 pieces and it has old timey muscle man lifting up a fucking chopper. It has like Pennywise, the dancing clown. So it has some hot broads swinging on some shit. It's fucking awesome. It's going to be hands down, bar none, the coolest piece of decor you have in your house. So we're going to run this one a little bit differently. Give to directly $10 per spot. Buy as many spots as you want right to our Venmo. We're going to make it nice and easy. Right. So we don't want any of the money coming out for the, GoFundMe. They take a chunk. They take a chunk of you, but just $10 equals 1 entry. $100 equals 10. Buy as many as you want. And all proceeds go right into the Idle Hands Builder winner pot. Do not put in the notes raffle or waffle or I'm gambling online or any of that shit. Just leave it blank or, fucking do a clown emoji maybe. But you can't put waffle, okay? Because these fucking companies, they don't like us to have any fun. They don't want us to be able to be exchanging goods and services without Uncle Sam taking a big old bite out of our ass, right? They want their fucking tax money. So if you do something like that, like a raffle or giveaway, you put any of that shit in the notes, you might queer the deal. So don't do that. Just $10 Venmo at the Lowlife Podcast. I'll put up the fucking QR code and all that shit. Link will for that's going to be in the bio. So when you're listening to this, just go to IG, go to our bio, click on our fucking link tree. You're going to see it's going to say Muzzy the Wop triptych. It's going to bring you right to our Venmo. Fucking toss us $10, guy. And we're going to run that through the month of February as well. We're hoping, fingers crossed, between MC Shop Tees, between the GoFundMe, and this, I'm hoping to hit our goal. That's how close we are, guys. Please,
Very.
whatever you can do to help support us, the more, like I said, the more money we can raise. If we can raise this much, if we can raise 10 G's by the end of February, guys, I'll do a backflip. And I can't do a backflip, but I'll try to do a backflip for you. So that's what we got going on. Again, just to recap, enter code Lowlife, MC Shop Tees, get $10 off your first month. Enter the GoFundMe. Anytime $10 in February, get entered for free subscription to MC Shop Tees, and Venmo $10 to get in on that one-off piece of art from Muzzy the Wop. I'm going to bring him on the show, and he can talk a little bit about it. This is going to be a famous painting, okay? It's going to be featured in a magazine, a notable magazine, and you're going to have it fucking hanging up in your living room, or better yet, over your bed. So your wife has something to look at while she fucking rides your ass.
Better than your better chins, for sure.
Your wife has a clown fetish hanging up over your bed.
There you go.
Bro, my mom had a fucking clown. I don't know if it was a fetish, but she was into clowns, dude, growing up. And it fucking sucked because I was afraid of clowns growing up. She had all the little fucking ceramic clown statues. She had fucking like weird, dude, like 80s paintings of clowns. Like clowns. I remember this one, it was like clowns, but they were made out of like clouds in the sky. Just creepy ass clown shit everywhere.
Clown shit is inherently creepy.
Yeah, dude. She just thought it was like normal. I'm walking around in a dark house with clowns staring at me. I'm like, can you get a different hobby, a different collectible, please? That doesn't fucking frighten me.
No shit. Good.
We got some big news, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to start with? What do you want to start with? You want to start with the Idle Hand Show? You want to start with some other shit?
Let's start with the Idle Hand Show. Let's get this shit. I'm so fucking excited to announce this shit.
Talk about the Idle Hand Show.
Let's do it. What do you want to start with? Should I start?
You start.
All right. All of the bands are confirmed, my friends. We have a fucking show. And that also means that I can announce those bands that are coming.
Shit.
So, I will start with our opening band, and I will end with our headlining band. Now, me announcing this is going to come with homework for you, especially in it. Mandatory if you're coming to Idle Hands, especially if you plan on coming over to the hardcore show. So I want to reiterate, I don't expect every single person to come to the hardcore show part of Idle Hands. I get it. Okay. So starting with our opener, we have Stab from Maine. Go check them out on Spotify. They're fucking incredible. I just saw them live a couple weeks ago. They're fucking amazing. I'll leave it there. Our next band will be Street Power from Boston, Massachusetts. Motherfucker. Time for some me time, baby. Go listen to Street Power. Support the fuck out of that band. The next one, I can't even fucking believe I get to say this. So the next one is Bullshit Detector from fucking Texas. All right?
Ah, motherfucker.
It's crazy. So I'm talking to them right now. They're the only ones that aren't technically 100% confirmed. We're just working through their legit band and all that stuff. So we're working through, not working through. We're just crossing all the fucking T's and dotting all I's that we need to
Paperwork.
dot. Right? Paperworky shit, right? So Bullshit Detector. Now here is where the homework part comes in. This is the mandatory part. If you guys have been listening to the show for any amount of time, you know that I'm a massive bullshit detector fan. I'll be totally honest. This one was for me. Booking them was for me. When Richard hit me up, I was like, I'm going to make that. If I have to pay for it myself, I'm going to make this happen. Right. Oh, those of you that have been listening, especially if you listen to the music episode that Ryno and I did, we talked a lot about the song called Cool Arrows by Bullshit Detector. So what I challenge all of you to do, or what I am hoping all of you will do, is go learn the lyrics to that song. All of the lyrics to that song. But at least, at the very, very least, the chorus. I just got that record in. I bought a physical vinyl record of it. So I have all of the lyrics. If you are having trouble discerning what they are on your own, let me know. I'll fucking send them right over to you. I literally told Richard, the frontman of Bullshit Detector, that I was going to do this, and he was like, fuck yeah. So please, what I'm envisioning in my head is during Bullshit Detector set, when they play Cool Arrows, is having hundreds of motherfuckers singing every single word to the song to the point where Richard just doesn't even bother and just lets us sing it. How fucking cool of a moment would that be, right? When you read the lyrics, you'll understand. There's a line in it about give me a few minutes to bask in the little time that's left. That hits home big time. It just reminds me of all this shit because it's like you never know when this stuff's going to end. So I digress. Bullshit Detectors playing Idle Hands. Next is motherfucking COA, Colin of Arabia from Boston, Massachusetts. Fucking COA, Final Boss. Go check them out. And our headliner, I'm fucking so excited about this one. Shout out to Ellie from the Lost Bottle Chopper Club for pointing me in this direction. The fucking headliner of Idle Hands is going to be Cruel Hand from Maine. So
Fitting.
that's fucking incredible. Cruel Hand. I didn't even realize that until you just said that. I didn't even realize that. Cruel Hand is headlining. Cruel Hands. Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy. Idle Hands. Anyways, lots of hands. Cruel Hands, one of the fucking biggest bands in hardcore, period. So if you don't know, now you do. Go check them out. And again, learn all the words to all of these songs for sure. I mean, it's going to be a fucking
Together a
great time.
playlist. The Idle Hands playlist.
I am going to have a playlist with every single one of these bands and their entire discographies. So absolutely look forward to that. I think Stab's coming out. Yeah, for sure. And Stab, I believe, is coming out with some music here pretty soon. So I'll update that when they do and all that shit. So yeah, definitely. Go check out those bands and just kind of see what we're in for. I think I would say Stab and Bullshit Detector are probably the most like palatable for someone who's not necessarily into punk and hardcore or aggressive music or whatever. But either way, it's going to be fucking incredible. And if you're into this shit, I really hope that I've curated a hardcore show that you're really going to enjoy. So that's it. That's the fucking Idle Hands hardcore show. So that'll be kicking off after the awards and shit, whenever that is on Saturday. We obviously haven't figured all that yet, but so yeah, that's how that's going to go. And then the bands will have vendor spots. So hopefully they'll be there during the day. You can go support them by buying some of their merch and shit. Cause remember, this is a free show. So you get to watch these people do what they do for free. So if you're there and you can, and you want to support, please go buy some of their merch.
Yeah. And just a note on vendors. We will be opening up vendor spots very soon. They are going to be limited. Not to say that we're not going to have a lot. We just don't know how many we can take on. Dan and I are going to map everything out. We have to go down to. We talked to the new owner, and we're like, we're gonna have this, we're gonna have that, we're gonna have this, and we're gonna have that. And he's like, let's just make sure we have enough space to put all this shit. So me and Dan are going down there, and we're gonna have a map of the grounds, and we're gonna plot everything out, and then we'll have a final vendor count, and all that other shit too. So then we'll open it up. We'll put out a post, and obviously we'll announce it on here when we're open. And I doubt we'll be able to take every single vendor in. It is free to vend. So me and Dan have to figure out how we're going to approve those. But I know a bunch of people have already hit us up, and a lot of people are asking for vendor spots. But we'll have some more information on that coming soon. All right, so we already talked about some of the events. We're gonna have, obviously it's a chopper carnival. We talked to Harley. We're gonna have possibly a carnival ride.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have carny food. We're gonna have the fucking fried dough and shit like that. We're also gonna have Danny's boy, pizza guy. What's that
So
place
check
called?
So check this shit out. I actually haven't talked to Dante in it's probably been 15 years, if not longer. But an old friend of mine, Dante Marino, started a company around here called Dead Proof Pizza. I haven't tried it yet. I'm fucking going to, and I can't wait to make that connection with Dante just because I haven't, like I said, I haven't talked to him in a long time. So, but I'm fucking pumped that Dead Proof is going to be at Idle Hands. Everything that I've heard about this pizza, everybody that's tried it, he's been on podcasts and shit. Like it sounds like it's the fucking bee's tits. So be excited for that.
Bees have tits.
They do now. They fucking do now. I mean,
Didn't
if
even
they're
milk a
eating
bee.
pizza, yeah. We'll find out at Deadbeat this year.
Yeah. So that's I love a good pizza pop up. Like if I'm at a chopper show or something and there's a pizza place, I'm going to get a slice, dude. Because that's
Fuck
nice and
yeah.
light. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have a dog bowl full of fried chicken and French fries, dude. I need to leave room for the beers. So a slice of pizza is perfect. Just grab a nice boutique slice of pizza and you're back. Once you start walking around and you start getting a little wobbly, you're like, I gotta go get something to eat, or I'm not gonna make it till sundown. Go get a slice. Um, I don't know. Some dudes can put it down. Though. I don't know how they do it. They can drink all day and then also eat like tons of food. I'm like, where the fuck you putting all that shit, dude?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a couple other things that I wanted to announce too. So our chopper carnival, a carnival isn't a carnival unless you got a ringmaster. And I'm happy to announce that I talked to our friend Jesse from Powder Chef. He's going to be the ringleader of the chopper games.
Yeah, baby.
And I'm so stoked that he was down to do that. That was the first and only name that came from our lips when we said, who are we going to have run the chopper game? So more info to come on that. I told Jesse, you can run it any way you want, but you got to wear a top hat and you got to have a cane.
I'm gonna straight up. I'm gonna get his measurements, and I'm going to get him a real deal like ringleader outfit, and he can walk around in his boxers and socks like he always does from the bottom half. But I'm getting him a ringleader coat and a fucking hat and a fucking megaphone or whatever. Yeah, for sure.
And he's this is his shit, dude. Like he runs wild shows, and he's in them too. You'll see him doing fucking 12 o'clocks on a fucking trike. You know what I mean? Like he's about it. So it's gonna get rowdy. It's gonna be fucking awesome. So thank you, Jesse, for coming on for that. But again, the chopper games are gonna be a thing you can go inside. It's gonna be like throughout the day. It's gonna be a play. You're gonna go there and you're gonna sign up for it, and you can win prizes. And we're gonna have some dope ass prizes. Maybe even a cash prize. I don't know. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna do it. But it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be fun. Part of that also is gonna be in the international kickstart competition is its own thing, but that's part of the carnival games. We also, and I don't know if we should reveal the identity, but we will have in a dirty insult comic clown.
And we could not have picked a better person for it. Just wait.
This is going to make this person world famous. This is going to be endless clipping of this person.
Yeah, I feel like this is his calling. Yeah.
He's the funniest. He's perfect for this. And he's the funniest dude you'll ever meet in your entire life. It's so perfect. It's like everything's coming together with this show,
He's a real ham sandwich. If you know, you know.
It's fucking perfect, dude. And he's going to crush it. It's going to be so much fucking fun.
Those two dudes being there doing this like character acting thing that we have going on, like whole new level of excitement. That's going to be so fucking funny. It's going to be amazing.
Alone is worth the trip.
100%. Yeah, for sure. We're going to get
him
them all
just him in a room doing like stand up. It's worth the trip.
For sure. He absolutely has shortchanged himself by not becoming a famous comedian at this point in his life, because he absolutely, for a fact, could be. He's the funniest person I've ever met in person, by far.
Yeah. Effortlessly
look forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be so much fucking fun, dude. Couple other, we do have some hotels booked. rooms and shit. We're gonna put that info out. I'm not gonna rattle it off right now because I don't want you like driving and pulling out a pen and
Yeah.
paper and all that shit. We're gonna post the hotels, the campsites. We do have some campsites that are booked, and we're gonna be putting that all out hopefully in the next month or so. Um, ooh, we. I guess I didn't talk to you about this, but maybe I think it came up afterwards and I just didn't think about it. But I want to do tintype photography.
Yes, yeah, we have
You,
discussed that
you,
before, and I think I have a line on that. I'm gonna talk to the La Spada dudes because
right, they have
they
a
have someone that comes and does it, and I
We will
believe
have
that
that
person.
there. It's just we gotta have tintype in an old chopper carnival, right?
I agree.
Um, sick. I think that's all the show updates. Oh, wait, one
You
last
got a
thing is
mechanical pig.
oh, mechanical pig.
Har
We're gonna have a
Harley,
confirmed.
yeah,
There will be a
Harley's getting a
mechanical pig there.
mechanical pig. I'm excited about that. I've only ever seen a mechanical bull. Apparently, there are more things that you can ride on, but yeah, that'll be fucking cool.
Dude,
Mechanical pig. Let's
it's
see
an
some.
actual carnival at this point. We got clowns, ringleaders, chopper games, low life chopper games. We got fucking everything that you would find at a carnival, only it's cool. Yeah. And we're working on some really cool shit, me and Dan, that we're keeping under
Mhm.
wraps, but like all the aesthetics of the show. Um, I'm really excited for that too. But we do not have anyone stepping up for the hot dog eating contest. We need an MC. We need the throat goat who can just pop those motherfuckers in and just suck them down. No chewing, no teeth. Who's going to be MCing the hot dog eating contest? If you got the chops, let us know.
Yep. On
We're going
that,
to figure it out.
I'm just gonna piggyback off that because it's more of just a general thing. But in order for this to work, especially when we had our meeting with Harley, we all agreed like we are going to need people to make this shit happen. We are going to need people to fucking whatever. I don't know, fucking park bikes and fucking all that other shit. There's gonna be people
We need
manning the
part-time carnies,
games and
dude.
we need part-time carnies, and if you want to be our part-time carny, I promise we'll make it worth your while. You get to be involved with the first idle hands. I mean, we don't have any fucking money because it's going right to the idle hands prize, but if you're not a builder, I don't want you to be a builder and to sign up to help. I want you to enjoy. You built a fucking motorcycle for us. Thank you so much, but please enjoy the fucking show.
Yeah,
um
and not all
but if
day either,
you're
like,
around here,
if we need someone to be at one of the carnival booths or something, like, we
right?
wanna have a rotation of people, and the
Yep,
more people we have, the less time you have to do that, but if you wanna be a part of the show and volunteer some time, we're gonna need some extra hands to probably pull this off, so,
for
just let us
sure.
know, and, we'll put your name on a list of potential, idle hands helpers.
Yeah, we'll call you, with something that we need. You know what I mean? Just
Maybe we'll
if
give
you're
you a free
willing to help
T-shirt
us
that
out.
says,
Oh, for
like,
sure.
"Idle Hands Carney" or something.
Yeah, we're like I said, we'll make it worth your while, whether it's with merch or whatever. We'll absolutely we'll hook you up, and we'll love you literally forever for the rest of your entire life. So
For a long
there
time.
there's that, at least for a long time. Yeah. So hit us up, please. No fucking weirdos, no fucking panty sniffers or whatever. We want people to actually want to be around you and do this thing. So if you're a relatively normal person and you'd like to help us out, let us know. Thanks.
I don't mind the panty sniffers, it's the guys that are obsessed with women's feet that really creep me out.
Yeah, that's weird too.
When they try to take the covert, like, candid picture of a lady's foot, but they leave the flashlight on.
Oh my god,
Oh,
sounds like
shit.
personal experience.
I don't get the foot thing, I'm like,
No,
"Fucking
I
look like a
definitely
foot,
don't.
dude."
Yeah,
But,
if
hey,
you had
I'm
feet
not
like
here to
mine,
yuck
you
your
would love me
yum.
either. Yeah, for sure.
Um, alright.
Trying to think. I think that was pretty
Hello,
much it.
Alicia. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say too, we are gonna be we had mentioned we've been calling them showcase builders. People that we're inviting. We started to reach out to some people. If you have suggestions on people that have fucking wicked nice bikes that might want to come to the show and be a showcase builder, definitely send them our way. Definitely
Hmm.
if you have a buddy or something who's like, you know, he would never ask himself, but he has like a sick ass bike. We'd love to have it in the show. So just send those
So
to the DMs.
if you have your own fish tank whiskey,
Yeah, there you go.
because that's Fish to a T. Fish
Yeah,
will never tell you he's built a nice bike in his life, and none of his bikes have been anything but stellar. So if you have a fish tank whiskey, let us know.
yeah, and yeah, definitely when you're up here, try to ride in. Um, we have limited parking, obviously, for fucking big trucks and shit. If that's what you got, that's what you got. But if you're commuting, from out of state and you're going to be, bring your bike, ride in. We're going to have a ride in show. Uh, I'm hoping I already asked someone to curate the ride in show to judge
Yeah.
that. And I'm really
Well, the ride-in show will just end up being where all the fucking bikes get parked. That's the ride-in show. You know what I mean? It's
we're going to have
if you
choppers, not choppers.
true, right? Yeah, we can have them split and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to be all everybody who isn't in the actual show that shows up on a bike. So and there's going to be prizes with that, as we're saying. So ride your shit for sure. But yeah, if you can go to your hotel or your campsite or whatever, obviously Friday night and pull the bike out for any of the idle hands builders, A side and B side. For one, you have to prove that your motorcycle works, runs, rides, stops. So you might as well ride it in from your hotel or your campsite. And for two, you can bring it home at the end of the day. You can ride it home. Like you don't have to leave, obviously. You don't have to fucking leave your motorcycle there. So um, make that be your mode of transportation or whatever. You know what I mean? That way we can just keep the parking down. And if all of you show up and you all have a fucking enclosed trailer attached to a Silverado, it's going to be a problem. You know what I
We're
mean?
not going to be able to have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to end up being a trailer
Yeah.
and Silverado show. You know what I'm
We
saying?
we
So
we do have like some annex parking and shit like that, but like I said, if you got a bike and you can ride it in. You know, hopefully it doesn't rain that day.
if you ride your bike, you get in free.
Yeah, or the other thing is too is it's gonna be we're trying to run this shit all above board, pretty legit. We're gonna have a fucking media team there. They're gonna be taking videos and stuff. So you want to be in the you want to be featured. This is probably gonna be on like a history of choppers, uh, like documentary in 20 years, because that's how good this show is going to be. They're going to be like, yeah, choppers was kind of like meh, and then all of a sudden the Idle Hand show popped off and it blew the motherfucker up like a goddamn volcano. Telling you, boy,
You
telling you.
heard it.
Um, anything else on Idle Hands?
Other than I already can't sleep because I'm excited. No, that's about it.
Yeah, it's
That's
starting to
about it.
gel, dude. A lot of this stuff's starting to gel.
Now we just have to make all of the physical things happen. We have to make the the thing that people come in through
Wheels
the
are in
clown.
motion. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. While we're building our bikes and blah blah blah. So, speaking of which, somebody I know has another motorcycle they have to build.
Yeah, I guess put this up on the story the other day, but your boy's got a bagger now. I got a bagger in my fucking garage, if you can believe it or not.
Fucking suck it, nerds.
It ain't gonna be a bagger for long though. Yeah, so I was one of 3 builders chosen for the Seacoast Harley Davidson biker build off. Um it's me and Badfish Customs, Brandon, and Joey Bananas on Instagram. And it was pretty cool, dude. So I talked about it a little bit, right? So the 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 manager over there, general manager over there, Keith, reached out and he was like, "Hey, I got this idea for a show." He reached out to me like last year. Shout out Fish. He's the one that suggested me. So thank you. But yeah, I was like, "Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. I can do that." They put together this little build off. There's 3 of us, and there was 4 motorcycles. And Dan came with me last Friday, and we went to go pick out the bike and do the fucking shake hands and kiss some babies. But we got a nice little tour of the Seacoast Harley. Nice little operation they got going over there. Lots going on. But they brought us out back and they had 4 motorcycles covered up under what are they, motorcycle covers or whatever they fucking call
Yeah,
them. There's
it
no
was
fancy
really
name
cool.
for that.
No, it's just a
It's not like
motorcycle
a
cover.
duvet. It's just a
Yeah.
it's a motorcycle cover. It's literally what it is. Um, yeah, and then we all drew cards from a hat, and I got to pick first. So there was like a king, queen, and a jack. I got the king. And what were the motorcycles there? So there was a 2020
2020 Softail,
soft.
which M8 platform, and then there was a 2005 police bike. It was that Electric Glide or whatever that
Like
Joey
an
ended up,
FLHT or some shit.
something like that. But it was
Twin
police. It was
cam.
all decked out. Yeah, all decked out with police. And then there was a Street 750. So, yeah, yeah. And then there was so before they picked the cards, they unveiled the bikes and they gave us like 5 minutes or so to kind of go and look and whatever and kind of game plan and do your order. And there was one there that is a twin cam. It was an 05, right?
Oh five, yeah,
05, yeah. Road Glide? Is it a Road Glide?
Street Glide.
Is it a Street Glide? I always confuse the two. Single headlight. I don't know.
Is that
but
the
it's
only
a
difference?
I think so. Well, I mean, sizes and
Like when
shit
I
like
looked at
that.
it, I did not know what it was.
One of them's fixed fairing, one of them's
Oh, okay.
static or whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah, but one of them's got one headlight, and then one of them's got like the weird long headlight, and it used to have the double, the Road Glide, I guess, used to have double. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
so the Street Glide, it was, for one, it was carbureted. It had a Mikuni HSR 42 on it, and the drivetrain was so clean you could literally eat off of it.
The cleanest motor transmission combo I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
Blonde motor and transmission with gloss black rocker box covers and trapdoor cover on the tranny and shit like that. So it's like fucking like beautiful. You don't have to do shit to that drivetrain to make it show bike. It's ready. But yeah, those are the 4 bikes, and Ryno got the best one out of all of them for sure.
Yeah, I took the twin cam. My first choice, and I think me and Dan were talking when we first looked at them, and I was like, I'd probably go for that 2020 because it's a 2020. It's fucking has like 400 miles on it. It's like
I think it had 50. I think it had 50
it
on
had
it.
50 miles on it. It's fucking like brand new. Yeah, like the guy bought it and then like didn't ride it, and then it got back to the dealership somehow. So it's like a brand new bike.
Yeah.
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 But then I was looking at this thing and I was like, we had just talked to Ronnie from Dirty Builds about the twin cam chopper. And I was like, it's carbureted. I've never done a twin cam chopper. So that's the one I chose. 2005 fucking FLHT or whatever the fuck it is. Twin cam B, type B, I think. I figured it out. Talked to Ronnie yesterday about that. So yeah, I'm doing that. I got it. Dude, I don't know how I don't know how Fish moves these bikes around all day. And he doesn't have like humongous pythons. Like, dude, this fucking thing weighs like 900 pounds. And there's no good way to touch it and roll it around because there's so much plastic. The fairing is like 4 feet wide and it has like like crash bars that stick out like 6 feet on each side, dude. It's wicked clean, dude. I gotta say, like, it looks like it's like a brand new bike, and it started right up. Shout out Bad Fish helping us load it up because it was negative like 50 degrees outside. And dude, getting that thing off was sketchy as fuck too.
Yeah, I bet.
In the
I
snow,
swear to God, I had full confidence that I was going to get a text or a phone call from you the next morning saying, "Yeah, I do need you to come up and give me a hand."
I thought about it all morning, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I could do this, or maybe I'd back up the truck and get it on my winch." And then I was just like, "You know what? I'm taking all this gay shit off anyways, so if it falls, it falls. It'll just be
True.
helpful, you know?" So I
Yeah.
just threw down my driveway is sheer ice. So I just threw down a little dirt, put it on the ramp, and took it down. Yeah, I mean, it was hard pushing it through the snow and shit, but
Mm.
uh, it takes up so much room in my garage. I have to strip it down just so it can fit in here. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to fucking have a reassembly or a deassembly party or something.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be fun to do like let's rip this thing down to nothing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was looking at it today and I was like, dude, like there's a light on the front fender. Like the weird shit like that I'm not used to. Like I'm gonna have to some wires are getting snipped. But
Mm.
if anybody's looking for some bags or some fenders or some fucking highway crash bars, hit me up. I'm selling all of it off. And then I was talking to here's the plan for it. Me and Danny were talking about maybe making like one of those cool like low rider bikes or whatever, like the Cholo bikes. But then I was like, I'm chopping it. I gotta chop it. I gotta do a chopper, dude. I gotta turn this bagger into a chopper. So
The I haven't heard. How did the conversation with Ronnie go?
he has some options. He has some options. I also talked to Fat Man and
Okay.
he has a frame jig and he was stoked to maybe build a custom frame for it.
There you go. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
And he actually talked to Ronnie too. I was talking to Ronnie. I was like, yeah, I'm actually talking to, I'll let you know about, he had a bunch of options and, he was like, yeah, I said, all right, I'll let you know. I'm talking to Fat Man. And he goes, yeah, I know Fat Man hit me up. So he's doing some research on twin cam chopper frames. But yeah, I'm doing a chopper with it. And, I can't have bags, dude. I'm still,
Mm.
guys, as hard as you try, I'm not a bag man. I'm not a foot guy. I'm not a bag guy. All right. And honestly, I don't have the room in my garage, dude. I have a fucking VW dune buggy. I got a fucking another piece of shit. I don't even know what it is. And then I have two other bikes and my fucking shovel head. So it's kind of cool the juxtaposition I have right now. I have my 69 slab side right next to this like brand new looking bagger with every bell and whistle on it, dude.
And that thing's even 20 something years old. That's
Yeah, dude.
crazy. That's fucking 21 years
It
old.
blows my mind. It has like a fucking DVD player on it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't even know how to start the thing, dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't does it have a key? I don't know.
If I had known it was just that little toggle, I would have taken that thing for a rip while you were going to get the truck, but I couldn't figure that out. I tried. I couldn't figure that out in the dark.
Yeah, I was like, where's the key go? I just turned the fucking thing on. There's not like a fog. I don't know. It's all coming out anyways though. So I'm excited about that. But I'm gonna be posting a lot about that. The last bike night in August and I'll give you guys the date and the location and all that shit. But that's when we're gonna be having the unveiling and some stiff competition here, guys. I mean, Bad Fish Customs knows his way around a bike. I don't know what he's doing with his. Because this isn't a chopper thing. You can do whatever you want, right? And Joey Bananas, he does that stunt boy riding shit, and he ended up with the police bike. So I'm wondering he was already doing burnouts in it right outside. So it'll be interesting to see what everybody comes up with because these are not like again this is not a normal like chopper model for me. So it's going to be a learning curve, to say the least. But I'm excited about it. I have some ideas of what I think it's going to look like. Luckily, Ronnie's a wealth of information.
Mm.
And he just happened to be he was in his garage where I was talking when we were talking. So he sent me tons of pictures. He has tons of parts. He has a wicked cool set of narrow split tanks. Nobody hit him up about those because I'm probably going to buy them. Narrow split tanks look so good, dude.
Like the OGs?
Dude, I don't even know. I don't know if he narrowed them or what, but they're split tanks, but they're tiny, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Fucker.
I fell in love with them, dude. I was like, holy shit, because I like split tanks, but I fucking do not like the big wide split tanks. These were like nice and narrow, and you can hide a bunch of cool shit in there. Have a little
Mhm.
stash spot, dude, for your Colombian Bam Bam or whatever you're
Make a
into.
cool dash. Yeah. for sure.
Yeah.
Tons of options.
Yeah, hide a fucking master cylinder or something.
Mm.
Um, yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that in tandem with my shovel head build, which I don't know if I said it on the show, but I was like fucking with I ran out of argon like right in the middle of fucking all these welding projects that I had.
Mm.
And but it was I went and got a new tank of argon. I'm back on that shit and I was looking at it today and I was like, fuck, I got a fuck ton of welding to do. So I need like a day to finish all the tack welds everything's just tacked on there. Um, but I'll have plenty of time to do that since I'm now unemployed. You heard that right, folks? I got
Wah,
laid
wah,
off.
wah.
Yeah, last week. Yeah, it's funny. I got COVID. Okay, so I was in the throes of COVID. My whole family got COVID. All the kids were sick. I had COVID, and I actually called out of work because I felt so shitty, dude. Like I don't usually call out of work. I didn't know I had COVID. I just thought I was like sick, you know. But then I was like, it was going on for days and days and days. So I was like, I better get one of them flu tests, and it has it's a COVID flu test, and ended up having COVID. And dude, I fucking was hurting, dude, for like a week.
Mm.
So I called out sick, and then went back to work. My boss was like, "Hey, you feeling better?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Great, you're fired."
Mm.
Fucking shit, dude. I was like, "Oh, cool." So, anyways, I am out of work, um, but I'm not too beat up about it. I don't really give a fuck about jobs and shit. I mean, yeah, I need money, but I'll find another job doing something. Um, I don't really care. It's fine. So don't be like, you don't have to hit me up. Be like, yo, sorry about a job. Jobs suck, dude. I'm glad I lost it. And I've been in the game long enough to know, and I've been laid off before, you know. These companies don't give a fuck about you, dude. You're just a number on a paper. So I'm not emotionally attached to these jobs. And if, you know, they're not emotionally attached to me. It's just business. So I've just been doing I've been putting my resume out there, trying to get a job. Um, but I'm also looking into if you have any leads, I am open to maybe doing an apprenticeship somewhere at a tattoo place. If you have any buddies or if you're a tattoo artist in the New Hampshire area, I would do a career change at this point. I got all the equipment. I've been practicing my ass off, getting my drawing chops back, and I just want to learn the art of tattooing. So I would do that full time, and if not, I'll do it part time and just learn it on the side. I'm looking for that is one option, and then the other option is just get another fucking bullshit job that doesn't matter, pays the bills. But I'm just kind of sick of paying bills.
Yeah.
They kind of never
Specifically
end.
taxes. Yeah.
You just work, you get a paycheck, and then you just give it all away. And then you have a little bit left, and you're like, "Oh, maybe I'll take the kids out to eat today at
Hmm.
McDonald's." And then it costs $75. Those little
While
piggies.
your personality and soul slowly erodes the fuck away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
It's
anyways,
American
I
dream.
am looking for a job. If you guys, you know, you have an in at a company that pays well, let me know. Um, I don't like to get my hands dirty. I'm not going to be handling any tools like some peasant, you know. I'm an ideas guy. So, office work.
You're a blister.
Okay.
Show up
I
when the
I
work's done.
was I was thinking about getting into a trade too. I was seriously considering. I think I would actually be a good electrician, and I actually quite enjoy doing electric work on my house, like a residential one. I think would be fun.
I think you could totally do that, dude. And they
They
get
get paid.
paid fucking
They get paid big money once you get up
do
there.
do commercial electrician work. Fucking, you good. Yep, for sure. There's
Yeah,
something out there for you, man.
I definitely can't be a welder. I still suck at that. I'm just good enough to get I'm good enough for choppers, but I'm not passing any tests.
Mm.
You flip me upside down. My welds are noticeably worse.
Overhead shit's so fucking difficult.
Yeah, dude.
Speaking of which, real quick, shout out welder we know, Clay Crick fucking hurt his back real bad at work last week. Clay, I hope you're feeling better by now, man. Fuck, it's been 2 weeks or whatever at this point. Poor fucking bastard. Dude's 26 years old, fucking falling apart. So hope you're feeling better,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Yeah, I was talking to him the other day too. He's he has this really weird he has a really weird problem with his girder.
Yeah, he does. But hopefully he got that figured out.
It's fucking like twisted, but there's no like we went through every piece of it and it's like there's no reason why it should.
Yeah,
Like
so he sent me a picture of it. You'd have to watch the video right now to see what I'm talking about. But right now, my chest is the triple trees, and down here by my fingies is the axle, right? So you're looking down the girder right now as if it was on a table. The girder was actually like, "Reek." It was kind of where the wheel was. The girder itself was bent like that way, not like yeah, it's not like the legs bent out that whatever. Like the entire girder was like bent over to the left. So Clay's been working on that. I know he's doing some heat and beat. So I'm sure it's figured out by now. That dude's if he's not welding something, he's working on a bike. So
yeah, it
um,
is
yeah,
really
very strange.
odd problem.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. The
everything measured out
girders
like it should be straight and nothing was bent and but you can see it. Like even in a picture, you can see how fucked it is.
and he wrote it like that. So anybody who's not sure if Clay's about it, dude. He's doing chopper
Yeah,
shit like
it's
everybody
like
else.
he was
Going
like,
around
"Yeah, it
bent
pulled really
girders.
hard to the right."
Yeah,
It's like, "Yeah, your wheel's going like this." It's like so
yeah,
obviously fucked up, but
for sure.
it's so weird because it's like everything that you would think because the girders are pretty fucking simple things.
Yeah.
So like every piece that you would think is fucked that would make that behave that way or like be that way isn't, you know?
And also it's bent in such a way that it almost looks like it was impacted at the axle, right? Like that's where the bend is. It's like down in the lower part of the legs. It literally took the wheel from being straight up and down and like fucking turned it.
It's
You
weird
know what I
that
mean? So it
the axle goes in though, you know?
yeah, right.
Like, he's not
Exactly. I
banging
don't know
that
if he's
fucking
had
thing in with a sledgehammer,
yeah.
but that's just
I
what's
mean
so fucked up about it.
it's yeah, that's why it like the entire thing fucking bent. Yeah, I don't it's strange. It's fucking weird, but like I said, he's been working on it, so hopefully it's all set. But we got to have him back on. I don't know if we said anything or not about this, but he went up to that big show in Canada. Forgive me, I forget the name of it. And he entered the vintage class or whatever there, the big show that they had going on, and he fucking won. So
Yeah.
with a rotary bike. So we definitely gonna have him back on. And actually, I think Halerization was second in that class. So it was really cool to see those two in a photo together. It was like, it was fucking awesome. So I know they got to chat a little bit. So we're gonna have Clay on soon for sure. He's got a lot of updates, and we still got to hear about Born Free Texas and shit. So, yeah,
Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes I wanna get back on. Danny and I were talking about doing another, like, chopping series, but have some experts, like Clay, maybe John Moorhead, you know? But we might do that soon. I'm kind of excited to do that. I'm especially, like I feel like we need to it's definitely the Choppin' 101 series is our most popular episodes ever, and, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't cover, and we got a lot of feedback over time. People are still listening to it and giving us feedback, like, on a weekly basis. So I kinda wanna do another one. Number 1, because you haven't done one yet, and you know quite a bit about chopping, and then I've learned a lot because I think it's been, like, 2 years since we did that.
it's been a
Uh,
while.
maybe even 3. I don't even know how long now, I don't even know if I've been on the show for 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, we're coming
Yeah,
up on a
especially-
milestone here, guy. This is episode 396. We're almost
I
at
was gonna
400
say
ep.
yeah, that's fucking crazy. Damn, we'll have to do something for that. Maybe we'll do a gangbang for that one or something. Finally, a local, not a real gangbang. I mean, it could be, but
Oh,
I
I
mean,
thought
like
you
a
were
round
joking.
table. No, like a round table. Like have fucking some of the
Yeah,
local
yeah,
homies come out and fucking do a big round table or whatever. That'd be cool. But yeah,
yeah.
I think the building series, especially now, we have more capabilities than these guys did when they did the first one too. Like the live shit. You guys can be in here and be
True.
asking questions and be commenting and be adding experience and knowledge and whatever else, you know what I mean, while we're actually going through the podcast. And we can do Q&As. I would fucking love to do an entire podcast just on paint. And I would love to field I know everybody's got questions. That's one thing about paint. People always have questions about paint. How do you do it? How does it work? Why does it do it that way? Why do you do it in this order? What are the different product? Like all that shit. I would love to field questions about that shit. So even if you want to start now and just start messaging me questions, for one, I mean, I usually do just answer them right away. But if you're like, hey, I got a question for this, I'll save it. I'll put it on a list and then we'll do it during that episode if you want. But I would love to
We
go
should
through and just like
I think we should
really
do that.
fucking,
Yeah, I think we should do that for that next series we do. We'll do a whole paint episode,
I
and
think
then
we might as well if we're going
I
to do a
think we should
series.
do a
Yeah.
live, and then the Patreons can get their questions answered, you know?
Absolutely, for sure. And if we run them kind of Q&A style, depending on who we're going to have on, who our subject matter expert is, or if it's just me and you or whatever, we like the idea of giving everybody the opportunity to ask these people directly. You know what I mean? We're happy to be your liaisons, but I feel like it makes it a little more personable and maybe a little more, it'll stick with you a little bit more if we have Big Truth on and you ask Big Truth something that only Big Truth can answer and he answers it for you. You're like, fuck yeah, cool. I got it
We
directly
should
from the
have
horse's mouth.
fucking you, Ren, Mikey, like, have a bunch of
Mm.
painters on and just do this is the paint episode, live Q&A, and you guys can talk fucking paint for
That
however long.
episode would be days long. That episode literally, dude, especially me, Mikey, Ren, and fucking Chris from SOS could literally
Yeah.
just nonstop. We could go nonstop. I think that would be fucking awesome, but I honestly don't feel like that would be a super productive because we would on it. I think we would just end up in the weeds, and I think it would probably not. I wanna focus more on like, hey man, I'm painting in my garage for the first time for the 50th time. How do you do this? How does this work? You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like paint itself, not necessarily even just this is how you apply paint, but like, why do you apply it in that order? What chemicals should I be using? Can I paint over this? Shit like that. You know what I mean? Like how to get fucking dents out and, whatever. Just goofy shit like that. I think those are the questions that, like, yeah, you can find answers online. You're going to find a lot of different answers online. And I'm certainly not saying that my way is the only way, but I'm not going to give you any information that I haven't personally done myself or been trained and taught and whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to give you a bum steer. I might not give you the very best way to do things, but I will share with you anything that I know about
Yeah.
paint. So I would just love to do that because I'm a fucking nerd about it. And
Let's do this too. Let's just say, if you have ideas on what you want in the series, so
Mhm.
I think everybody wants a paint thing. Everybody's going to want wiring. Everybody's going to want maybe some fabrication type shit. Let us know what you want to hear, and we'll we'll put that together. We'll make a little mini
component
series.
two, yeah, component two that Rhino and I had considered is like a nomenclature aspect of this. We're doing electrical today or this week, and we go over this is a condenser and what it does and why you need it. This is a voltage regulator, what it does, why you need it, and where it goes, and how you wire it in. Your coil, what does that do, and how? And you know what I mean? And we go through the entire thing. Not for nothing, we're doing choppers. We could go through an entire electrical diagram in fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? For any bike you can come up with. But I think if we go through, for me, especially learning as a mechanic, learning learning the procedure was one thing, but learning how that assembly worked really brought it home for me. When I started to understand this is what happens inside of a carburetor, it makes a little more sense. So I think if you guys are interested in that, you know what I mean, we go through that. What's your alternator do? Fucking blah 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 blah. So if that's something you'd be interested in, we can certainly add
It'd be
that.
good to do like a longer, like more comprehensive thing because it's like a lot of people assume that what the fuck you're even looking at. You know what I mean? Like when I first started working on bikes, it's like, okay, so you need an ignition. But it's like, what do you need it for? You know, because you actually don't
Right.
need one necessarily.
What
You know, there's a
right, what
bunch of ways
kind
to do
and
things, you know?
yeah, right.
But yeah, we'll do that. So give us your suggestions. Hit us up in the DMs. Get deep in those DMs and let us know what you want to hear, what you want to learn about. Um, cool. I wanted to do a shout out. Dingo Manufacturing.
Mm,
He just put out a post. He's a real. Go check him out. Dingo Manufacturing. He was making some fucking cool parts. He just started. He got all tooled up and he was putting out some heat. A lot of the idle hands builders are using some of his stuff. But he got kicked in the dick by life, and it looks like he might be maybe moving. He might have to sell off his shit, his business. So, I think there's still a way it could be saved. I'm gonna have him on at some point and talk about it a little bit. Uh, but Dingo Manufacturing, go check out his shit, dude, and support a local garage builder. Good dude, making good quality parts, and
yeah,
you know you might be able to change a life. So if you need something, hit him up, see what he's got. Who
absolutely.
just put the velocity stack? It was Revenant, I think. Got a
Yeah,
velocity stack.
yep.
I think it's fucking dope, dude.
Dingo makes really fucking incredible parts. He's building a killer bike for idle hands, which he assures us regardless of where this all goes, he's still building that bike, but, um, yeah, man, you hate to see it. Like, you can just tell in his parts, he puts a lot of thought into it. He's filling holes in markets. He's making his own stuff. He's doing it all himself. You hate to see that shit get taken down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah,
If he is offering a part that you usually get at somewhere else, you know,
yeah,
consider Dingo Manufacturing. It's good
for
quality
sure.
stuff.
Yep.
It's on a lot of the idle hand bikes I've seen people going through
As it
Dingo.
should be, as his parts should be. His parts should be on everybody's bikes. He makes really, really, really fucking nice stuff. So, yeah, this is what we do, right? This community. So, if you need parts, please shop him first.
Yeah, and go check out his reel when he gets drilled by a fucking truck, dude. It's
Yeah,
one of the gnarliest motorcycle crash videos I've ever fucking seen, dude.
crazy. And it's shot from like a house video too, isn't it? It's not like it's not like a POV. It's you see the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, you see the fucking
Yeah.
truck pull out, you see him ripping down the road, and then what can only be explained is a horrific crash, dude.
Yeah, for
Like, it's
real.
the impact, you can the sound of the impact, you're like, makes you question whether you should ride your bike again.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's lucky to
it's
be
a hard one
alive, dude.
for sure. And we're glad you're still with us, man. Fuck,
Yeah.
it
I didn't
that
hear
is a
any
hard
braking. I'll tell you that. I heard accelerating. I heard that throttle being pulled back. It just happened, like, so quick. But,
Mhm.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
a little over a year ago, I think, that happened.
Yep. Pay
But,
attention when you're in the cages.
yeah. Oh, that reminds me, by the way. I've been pretty pissed off lately, and I think I might need to go on a little bit of a rant.
Send it, dude.
Ryno rages, Ryno rants. He hates everything and he hates to dance. He's going on a tear and there's nothing you can do. Fuck everybody and fuck you too.
All right. Pedestrians,
Mm,
stop yelling at me to slow down when I speed by you. I could give a fuck about you. All right?
yeah.
You think you're like neighborhood watch or whatever? Dude, I don't care that there's kids around. I don't care that there's a little old lady walking in the street. I speed everywhere I go. I got shit to do. And I have zero accidents, zero collisions, never ran over a kid, never hit a guy on a bike. I am an advanced driver, okay? I speed everywhere because I'm impatient. All right. And I was coming down the road today. Some old lady in the middle of the road. She's walking in the road. Don't walk in the road if you don't want to get hit by a speeding vehicle. But I didn't know what she said at first. I slowed down to a stop, rolled down my window, and I was like, huh? And she's like, slow down. Said, fuck you. But here's my new thing. It happens to be like once a week. So I know I'm speeding, but I'm not reckless, dude. I'm not like recklessly speeding. I'm going like 40 and a 30. Okay. But it happens to be like every week, dude. Even when I'm not speeding, even when I'm going the speed limit, people yell at me. Like I'll see like a lady, an old lady or whatever. And I'm like, I'll slow down, on my road. I'll slow down. It's probably my neighbor or whatever. They'll still yell at me, slow down. I'm going the speed limit. How much slower should I be going?
Yeah.
Like here's the thing: is
You have a
your
fucking
vantage point
radar
as
in
a
your glasses?
pedestrian. You don't know. You don't have a radar gun. You don't know how fast I'm going. You think I'm going fast because you're old and scared. But stop yelling at me to slow down. I will never slow down. In fact, I'm going to speed up. And every time I see a pedestrian from now on, I don't care if you're part of this or not. I don't care if you've ever told someone to slow down or not. But one bad egg spoils the bunch. I'm yelling at my window at every pedestrian to slow down. You're walking too fast. Slow down. Dude, what happened to being afraid of like people,
Yeah.
Like I
for
could
real.
I'm probably borderline psychotic, okay? Especially when I'm behind the wheel speeding around. I'm on all sorts of drugs, probably buzzed, and I'm never going to slow down. Fuck the cops, dude. They can't touch me. I'm liquid, dude. Fuck your get a fucking horse, dude. You walking? What is this? Fucking 1475? Get a car. Get your poor ass a car. You're pissed off because you got a bullshit job and you don't have a car and you're walking, or your
And it's
health is
4 degrees out.
deteriorating and your doctor is like, you have to do something. Don't take out your pathetic life on me. I'm cool. I'm speeding around in a convertible, dude. So fuck you, pedestrians. Fuck
Literally.
you if you're on a bicycle. Don't tell me to slow down. You're gonna get it, dude. I'm done. 2026. If you're gonna be yelling shit at me, I'm going to be confrontational. I'm doing it. And every pedestrian that has the misfortune of walking by me as I speed by, I'm rolling down my window and I'm screaming at you preemptively to teach you a lesson. Mind your own fucking business, dude. Dude, I got 3 kids. People speed by my house. I see they must be going like 60. I don't give a shit. I tell my kids, stay out of the road or you'll get hit by a speeding truck. And God forbid someone does hit my kid, I'm going to chase you down and I'm going to shoot you in the face. I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm sick of all these like thought crimes. You could hurt someone, Fuck you. I didn't though. Never have. Never will. That's my word.
Good one. Good rant. You need a gavel.
I know. I just threw my pen. Didn't have the same. I usually slam on the desk.
You just
But
get
this
an
is a
old
piece of shit
phone.
desk.
Just get an old corded phone. You can slam the phone down.
I do have a collection of those types of phones in my house just because I think they look cool.
Tell me that wasn't the best feeling ever, though. Tell me you don't like nowadays. It's like you're gonna hang up and you're like, eh. No.
Yeah.
Back then you could be like, "Ooh, fuck you."
That's why people like go and they look like they're gonna spike their phone, but then they remember it costs $1,500 and they're like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. I used to love I used to do that. Payphones and shit was the best because they're like made of metal and it wasn't yours. So you'd be like, fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck
Absolutely.
you, mom. You're not gonna pick me up. Actually, I used payphones like pretty late in life. Like I was buying weed at a payphone.
That's so sick.
Yeah. Back when I was in high school, people had pagers.
Oh, the good old days.
911 420. Okay, pull over, stop at a payphone since there's no such thing as cell phones yet.
Yeah.
And you'd have to pop in this is back when there was actually a use for nickels and dimes and shit. You dig through your ashtray that you've been ashing in because everybody smoked cigarettes. And then you'd pop in a dime and you'd call the number back on the beeper. And then you'd be like, all right, which Dunkin' Donuts do you want to meet behind for this drug deal? Man, life was so much simpler back then.
For real. That it was.
Yeah. We got some. Do we have anything else before we do our album recommendations?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. Don't forget, we got merch. Got my hoodie in. It's fucking wicked, fucking nice, kid. Wicked comfy. I got the long sleeve tee. That's super nice. Got my motherfucking camp mug. This thing's the shit.
Damn,
That
dude, you
fucking
look all sweet.
design. Shout out again to Jemison, man. That design is so fucking rad. I can't wait to get that permanently embedded into my skin.
Oh, you know what? I got one more thing.
Send it.
I got one more thing. I just want to remind everybody. Brittany Daniel, she hit me up. She got a ghost story. I'm gonna bring her on the podcast to tell it. Okay.
Sick.
If anybody else has ghost stories, I'd love to do a whole episode of ghost stories. If you have a fucking honest to goodness ghost story firsthand that you experienced, slide in them DMs and get on the fucking spooky, this ain't the Big Truth podcast, but we trying to be episode of Lowlife ghost stories, dude. All right. So if you have a ghost story or your wife has a ghost story, or convince them to tell it on air. I want to put together an actual like
compilation
ghost story show.
That'd be sick.
I used to believe in everything, dude. I believed in Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, aliens, ghosts. Now, I don't believe in any of it. I've never seen it with my own two eyes. I've been all over the planet. I've been in spooky situations. I've never seen any of that shit. I don't believe in any of it. So if you have supernatural tales, you seen a Wendigo, you seen a fucking disembodied torso, you seen a fucking, you had your fucking salad tossed by Bigfoot, get in the DMs. I want to do like a fun show where we talk about that shit. So don't make shit up either.
Yeah.
I was watching this thing, dude. I started watching this movie. It was under documentaries. And I'm watching it and I'm like, these seem like actors, dude. So I Google this shit. It's fucking fake. They made a fake documentary. I was so pissed, dude. I turned it off immediately and I was like, it's under documentaries on fucking Amazon Prime or whatever.
Yeah,
or Netflix or whatever the fuck it was. It just says documentary. So you're trying to trick me now? Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, it's like AI, but for movies and documentaries. That sucks. The fuck?
That's bullshit, dude. I'm there for fucking 10 minutes like an idiot, thinking I'm watching a documentary, and I'm like, something seems off about these people. It was fucking fake. That pissed me off. So, real ghost stories. You seen an alien? You've been probed? Let me know. I want to have a supernatural episode. Get in the DMs. All right. Albums?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. What you got?
I got a good one. This one is like one of the best albums ever, but it's been my I had to do a lot of garage rearranging. I'm not gonna lie, dude, to fit this fucking monstrosity of a bagger in there, dude. I had to move shit around, dude. My garage is totally different now. So I've been listening to a lot of very angry music, and I've said goodbye to a lot of things that were taking up too big a footprint in my garage. Back the fuck up. Onyx.
Hell fucking yes, dude.
Fucking shit, dude. Slam, obviously. Throw your guns. Old shit, dude. Early 90s. But you can't beat Sticky Fingers, dude. And they're still doing it. They're still around,
bro. Dude. You don't know how close I was to picking that fucking album today.
I thought about
I almost did. The only reason I didn't is because I literally just picked this one up on vinyl last week. If I had not picked this one up on vinyl last week, that is what I would have picked.
That album?
So fuck. Yeah. Back to fuck up. That's one of my favorite rap albums of all fucking time, dude. Sticky Fingers is the shit. Their newest song, Black Skinheads, fucking awesome. I fucking absolutely love it. Yeah, dude, Onyx is one of my absolute favorites. So yeah, that's sick. Throw Your Guns.
Sticky Fingers is a good actor too.
Yeah.
I love Sticky Fingers.
Yeah, cool as fuck, dude. One of the coolest voices. Just fucking that's awesome.
It's like
fuck yeah,
DMX before DMX existed.
True.
Get sticky fingers.
True. Hell yeah. Cool. Good one. All right. Mine, I'm going to actually dedicate to somebody. I am dedicating this one to Jimmy Belcher, Jimmy77FTW on Instagram. Again, at JIMMY77FTW, just in case you wanted to reach out to him, talk to him about his musical taste. This one's dedicated to you, Jimmy. This is Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, baby.
Got it. I got
Fuck
it
you
on my
about
wall
that.
right there. Right there.
Fucking A right.
One of the
Just
greatest
bought
albums
this
of
the
all
other
time.
day. Fucking absolutely. Just bought this one the other day. I don't know. I don't know if I've said this before, but I tend to be a B-side guy in all things. And almost every single record that I've ever listened to, I've preferred the B-side. This is no different. The fucking Wu-Tang Sword side of the album, if you will. But this was dedicated to Jimmy because he said white people shouldn't listen to rap music. So that's for you, Jimmy. And on that, real quick, this is not a political podcast, so I'll make this quick. But I refuse to have anybody fucked up on where I stand. Fuck the feds, fuck ICE, fuck MAGA, and fuck you if that's the side of history you choose to be on. That's my opinion. I'm not speaking for Ryno. That's me. If you come to my shit, come to my fucking DMs with some stupid shit like that, and then you show up with idle hands, we're going to fucking talk. That's all I got to say.
Amen, brother. A fucking man.
Keep that shit
dude.
at home.
Keep that, dude. Dead that shit. Don't keep that shit anywhere. Dead that shit.
Unfortunately for him, he says his least favorite part of our podcast is when we talk about rap because we're white guys and we shouldn't listen to rap. So sorry, Jimmy, this one might be tough for you, but go fuck yourself.
Yeah, dude. I'm bald because I fucking can't grow hair anymore. Don't get it twisted, guys. I ain't a fucking skinhead. Anybody else needs to rip a new a-hole? We already got the pedestrians. I threw in the bicyclists too.
You know what's funny? I just heard a real off topic, but kind of on topic. Apparently in New Hampshire, they're trying to make motherfuckers register their bicycles now, like with the state, like you would a car. Go fuck yourself, dude. Register my bicycle. I'll register my fucking dog or my fucking vehicles. Fucking eat my ass.
We need more laws. Like I need a fucking bullet to the throat, dude. Like
yeah, dude.
We need an entire new branch of government where all they do is repeal fucking stupid laws, you know?
Also, let me also just say this me saying this and us having this conversation is not an invitation for all of you to reach out and tell us your political opinions. I am a very, very anti-political person, but as far as I'm concerned, what's going on right now, you can't ignore. This isn't just politics here. So I fucking hate politics. I hate all politics. I hate all politicians. I don't give a fuck. I usually don't vote. None of that stuff. So this is absolutely not thank you, but no thank you. We don't need this is not a political podcast.
This is about choppers. This is a unity of cool people. It's not about splitting us up, you know? Like me and Dan disagree on shit too. We're still business partners and friends. We don't have to agree on everything, you know? But get out of your fucking echo chamber is what I'll say. You know what I mean? Get in touch with your core morality, you know? Choppers is about bringing people together, not splitting people apart. So you think you have it all figured out, and if people disagree with you, you can't be friends with them, you know? Fuck off. Until next week, just get in the garage. We're going to fucking chopper. Formulate your own opinions. Build your own bikes. Get in trouble. I'm feeling like I need to get into some trouble, dude.
Disobey the government in some way.
Disobey authority. Disobey authority, whether that's at your job, the cops, correctional officers, anybody who thinks they're more powerful than you.
They think they're your superior because they're older than you.
Have fun. And never stop chopping. Deadbeat Customs. Steve over at Deadbeat Customs is all about grassroots motorcycle riders who build and customize their bikes. When it comes to building a custom motorcycle, they carry the best brands available. Go visit their brick and mortar store in Tewksbury, Mass, or at deadbeatcustoms.com. Remember, enter code LOWLIFE at checkout to save some money. Stay Strong Co. Jean-Luc makes the most heavenly hot sauces in the world. The shits, and hotter than a Harley in a pepper patch, Lowlife chopper sauce. Go to staystrongco.org today and grab yourself the holy trinity of hot sauces. Beck Built Fab. Dustin is the plug for excess chopper parts. Drum, disc brake, mid controls, hand shifters, foot clutch, modded worm gears, intakes, and more. He can do any fabrication, weld repair, upholstery, or maintenance job. Check him out at beckbuiltfab.com. Revenant Chop Co. Connor isn't about overpriced lifestyle merch. It's chop clothing made for the garage, for the blue-collar builder who'd rather spend his money on parts than trendy tees. It's not just another stack of black t-shirts either. He drops wild, garage-born designs that stand out, gear that looks great, covered in grease, or on the side of the road. Check out RevenantChoppers.com.